How's our headroom? Oh, our headroom's good. This is going to be a different video than we normally do. We're going to do a little bit of a road trip. This is also going to be kind of a junkyard run also. But what we're doing is I'm taking this truck, my pride and joy, my 82 F-150 that I've had for 10, 11 years now. You've seen me as you followed me through the years on this channel and my previous channel that I used to put this on. I've done a lot of work to this. I've built it up to what it is now. And I've decided I want to take it on a road trip. I'm going to Idaho, kind of in the Boise area, and we're going to take the old pig here. Got a 48-gallon fuel tank full of diesel. I've got 15 gallons of waste oil that we're going to be burning along the way. It's another reason why I wanted to take this truck. It's also four-wheel drive, and I may need it on the way up there, but I think the passes are clear right now. But I have four-wheel drive just in case. So, let's do this. Alright, let's get this puppy fired up. Oh, actually, I still need those. Gotta lock the house. Need that. Well, actually, I probably will need that. Okay. Parking brakes on. Injection pump. Ignition. Oh yeah, she's cold. Woohoo! Road trip tubes! Yeah. I don't know if you can see my breath, but it's cold. Gotta get the GoPro here chargiculating. Alright, tubes. This is the game plan. I kind of mentioned in the intro. I'm going to Idaho. But first, I'm visiting family. Haven't been out there in a while, so I'm visiting family. And then secondly, Monday, we're going to the junkyard. We're doing some hunting. I am looking for a small block Ford ZF5. I have just enough tools to pull a transmission. So I may even pick up another toolkit, who knows, just in case. But yeah, if we find one at the junkyard out in Idaho, we're pulling it and bringing her home, and it's going to go into this truck. So that's kind of my main goals: to visit family, go to the junkyard, find cool stuff. Outside of that, we're also testing the truck. Are we going to make it? Kind of hoping to give you guys some shifting gear action here. Okay, I think I have everything. I got most of my clothes, got tools. Let's do her. And I get stuck in the yard. I have not checked any of my fluids because they're fine. I got extra oil for the motor. I'm gonna do a little warm-up lap. She's cold. Setup in the back we did this summer. This thing, it just rides so good. Other than the horrific bumps here that I have, she rides good. Let's do this! Yeah! in the morning, sleep in the eve, sleep in the middle, looking back saying, who is me? I am Steve. And they say, run Stevie, do what you can, get you a house and a car and some happiness. Go Stevie, be the best Steve you could be. Run Stevie, do what you can. If it doesn't work, just try it again. If you do it right, you'll be kicking back at night saying, yes, I'm living the dream. I am Steve. Some coffee. You know, I have no idea where I'm at. Somewhere on 84. I'm at Hood River. I need to get something to eat. I didn't eat anything when I left the house. Been on the road for probably 2 hours. Left at 1:30. 2:30, 3:30. We've been on the road 3 hours. Ish. The Portland traffic was a kind of a... That was annoying. Anyways, yep, let's get some food here. I'm probably gonna maybe step out for a moment. Or not. I don't feel like getting out actually. I decided that already. I do need to stretch my foot. I don't have cruise control on this. You just kind of set your foot on the gas pedal and modulate your speed that way. I'm really glad I don't need that AutoZone over there because they're closed. I'm gonna enjoy my lunch / dinner, and I'm gonna get back on the road when I'm done and keep you updated. It is freaking cold here in Pendleton. Put 5 gallons of waste oil in.
Welcome to Arrowhead Travel Plaza. Thanks for fueling with us.
Let's see where we get with the regular diesel. Fill it with 5 gallons of waste oil, and we wash her down and dilute her with diesel. Once I'm done with all this waste oil for the year, I'm going to change my fuel filter, that's for sure. So put 5 gallons. So already 16 gallons. 17 should be.
Welcome to Arrowhead Travel Plaza. Thanks for fueling with us. Don't forget to refuel yourself inside with snacks, beverages, and gift.
Alright. Okay, let's do some math here. I have to use the bathroom really bad. I gotta take a leak. We did 304. We put in 19 gallons of fuel total. We're getting 16 miles to the gallon. That guy passed me earlier. Yeah, he blew by me too. Stretch of Idaho here where you can go 80 miles an hour. I'm not gonna run this thing at 80 anyways, but not in this fog. I can't see. Oh, my foot is so stiff. Woo! Oh my God, we're almost there. I'm gonna stop by and get some food. I'm hungry. There's no cops around. Hope I didn't break my transfer case off. Just go into the I'm gonna go to the gas station there. Well, I'm at the Nampa, Idaho Jalopy pickup part. Someone really needed a whole section from this Bronco. I just found the manual 4-wheel drive shifter that I've been looking for the Junkyard truck, so I got that stuff now. It's different than this setup. It's like a brick nose setup. So I've got that. I feel pretty good. So we'll have a actual 4-wheel drive shifter instead of trying to monkey with anything else. Yeah, I'm looking for a ZF5. I'm hoping one of these trucks here has one, so I'm gonna go look around, and if we find one, we're gonna pull it. Well, here's the first ZF5 truck. Unfortunately, it's not the ZF5 I want. It's a big block, and I just don't want to get a big block ZF5. This is a 460 big block, or 460 ZF5. Drive line is, it's just hanging there. Most of the work's actually done. I could probably just zip that thing out of there. I'm debating if I should just yank this thing out of here. Gotta take the transfer case out, get that off. And then if I take that big block ZF5, we're gonna have to upgrade. Big block flywheel and adapter, and let's see what else. Starter. It's like $1,600. It's missing the shift tower, but I suppose I could order one of those. It's not in here. Yeah, I can get to the bell housing wheels. I can zip them all off pretty much from up here. I brought all my tools to do it. As long as the ear for the clutch is not broken off, we'll be fine there. I'm just missing the shift tower. Boy, it's real tempting. I think what I'll do, we'll pull it. Once we pull it, I'll go dump my tools off in the truck, and then we'll grab this thing. I think we're just gonna do it. We'll just upgrade it to a big block. The thing needs a new flywheel and clutch anyway, so screw it. Let's do it. Running on waste oil is not the cleanest. Oops. So I got the transmission. I took the transfer case too because it has a speedo output. I'm going to use that for the Junkyard truck. This truck here that we're in uses GPS, and I probably never will convert it. $307 got me some oddball stuff, the transmission and transfer case. Thanks, Jalopy Jungle. Good morning. I've actually been staying at my sister's. I was going to stay at a hotel because there was talk of other family members staying here, so I was like, oh, hotel room. That changed, so I've been staying here, which is fine because it saved me some money. I got dinged on my hotel thing because I was a little late on canceling it, but whatever. Anyways, I've been staying here, and that's been fine, actually, because I'm going to spend a little bit more time with the family. But yeah, as you can see, we got some snow. It's funny, they said today was going to snow. I have 4-wheel drive. I don't think I'm going to need it. It's probably not going to stick, aggressively. But my front drive shaft is going to be very, very noisy, and it's kind of embarrassing. But, you get a locker in 4 high, and, it kind of goes away. Anyways, this thing is going to be angry and cold. Let's see if it'll start. I'm just going to crank it. I don't have no glow plugs or nothing. It's been in the low 30s all night. Last night was really cold, but tonight, or this last night, the night before was really cold. This last night has not been that cold. So let's just see what she does. Thank God for 2 batteries. I don't know how many of my viewers are gamers or play games on occasion, but I play Cyberpunk 2077, and you know, after playing the game so much and being used to like the background noises and stuff, I'm starting to hear some of that in real life. Like, there's a little voice box thing out here in Walmart somewhere, and it has like this noise it plays to kind of grab your attention, and it'll be like a doo-doo-doot or whatever, and it'll start like just yapping about, you know, oh, stay-at-home shopping and blah 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 and this and that. And when I hear that, it reminds me of Cyberpunk 2077, and I don't know if I like this feeling. It's kind of gross. I'm gonna get a number 12 combo.
Okay, small, medium, or large?
Large, and a Coke for the drink.
Okay.
And that'll be it.
10:26 window.
The number 12 is a clucking bell. No, it's not. Here go the junkyard. I think what we'll do is, after the junkyard, I don't plan on being there very long. That's that noise. I think it's this thing out here, this little security camera multi-plaza thing they got going on. It reminds me of that game. Anyways, we'll go to the junkyard, and then we'll run back to my sister's. I don't think they're gonna be back till late, or my sister parks in the driveway, so she won't be back till like 5-ish. So what I'll do is I'm gonna pull my truck into the driveway under the cover, so that we can do a little bit of work. I want to check the oil, top it off if need be, possibly swap my intake manifold with one that I have that uses the 2-inch boot that I still have. That's, well, right now it has another one over it. I want to get rid of that because I want to be able to feed this thing the onions in a couple of spots, and it's about ready to blow that tube off. And that's the last thing I need pulling, you know, Cabbage Hill or something going back home. So we're gonna do that. We're gonna clean the drive shaft with brake clean or parts cleaner. We're gonna wrap it in duct tape. I got some black Gorilla duct tape. And then we're gonna wrap each end in the direction that it will not unravel. So the end of the tape will be facing that way, and it'll always be going, it'll be being pulled instead of pushed. Did I say that right? Think of it as when you put thread tape on a pipe fitting, you want to ravel it so that as you tighten it, it's not pushing the tape off. And I think with that tape, we'll kind of insulate the drive shaft so it's just not going to resonate as much noise. I'm okay with a little bit, but when it sounds like
that sound? That was the sound of a tool chest falling down the stairs.
Anyways, it's very annoying. The be-all end-all is going to be when I put my double cardan front drive shaft in. once we do that, that'll and have the drive shaft properly set to the right length as well. Once we do that, that'll kind of get rid of that noise, and my U-joints will then be in phase, because right now it's perfectly straight at the axle, but at the transfer case it's at an angle, and that's contributing to the noise quite a bit. Let's see how good this clutch is. Does the Coke taste like Coke? Well, it about 40% does. Here's the clutch. Let's see what we got. Okay. Oh God, my hands are cold. It feels so good. Do not microwave. Wonder why. Let's see what we got in here. We got some sauce, some pickles. We got oh yeah, okay. You see the steam coming up? It's good. It's hot. It's not bad. Not bad. I think I would give it like maybe a 6.5 or a 7. It could probably use a little bit more zip to it, but you know what? I think it's all right. Well, I just got some bad news. I was just checking the trip check since we have snow here in Caldwell right now. My route home is closed. Trying to look at an alternate route. God, we're gonna have to fill up here and pay $4 something a gallon just to get home. We definitely need to get back to my sister's and duct tape the drive shaft to try and quiet it down, because we're gonna need our 4-wheel drive for sure. Cut through Redmond, and I basically have to cut through Central Oregon. Let's see, what's our pass look like in Central Oregon? No, it's clear. But then there's a... Oh, okay. I might have a long trip home, unfortunately. So this is the truck I picked the tranny from. Screw cab, long bed. I was gonna take this from it, but it's all broken. I'll go find another one. But I brought compressed air to blow out the screw holes so that we can get the screws out, because when they get packed up, you can't get the screwdriver in there. But I think I just got double lucky on this transfer case. I was eyeballing it yesterday. It's got a speedo output, which I need. It is a slip yoke, but it appears that has a double cardan end on it. That looks like a double cardan because it's longer than this one here. So I think we're gonna take this one, and this actually, we can clean up this transfer case. You can reuse this front half, and I'll take my Bronco rear half and put it on here, which also has a mechanical speedo. And then we can run a double cardan front and rear drive shaft setup, which would be pretty ideal for my situation, and we won't have a slip yoke anymore. So we're gonna take this one. Pump doesn't sound like it's rattling around in there too much, so yeah, we'll take this and we'll make it work. It's a manual shift, 1356. Definitely has a double cardan front on it. That's what it looks like for sure. I have a double cardan yoke at home from my Bronco transfer case. We can match up. If it's the same, then we can totally have a front and rear double cardan 1356. I don't know where my straw went. That's not really doing what I wanted it to do. Nothing says extra long screws and some washers won't fix anything. This one is a little goofed up, but we can fix it. We're just gonna buy a new one, but Okay. We're still attached to something down here. Okay. Yeah, this just came out of its things. We can get little washers and put them right back on there. We can even glue this thing on there. So this one's a little boogered up, just broken right here. We can fix that. I also need this piece here. It would help if I had the right screwdriver too. That's kind of a... I ask myself every day, why am I doing this again? KZF5, you're gonna come back here. I just realized in total in my inventory now, I have 4. Well, actually 5 transfer cases, including the one in this truck. I just got extra lucky on the other one. You kind of picked up on what I was talking about in the GoPro video. Double lucky. There was something else I didn't tell you about. You'll have to wait for the video. Okay, so Jenny, I'm using your mat thing here for keeping my butt from getting wet. Walmart supplies here. There's all kinds of mud under here. Oh. Okay. Yeah, see, that's where my noise is coming from. Also doesn't help, this U-joint needs to be replaced. Yeah, we're almost maxed out. I'm pretty sure the other transfer case has a double cardan joint on it. That is going to be so sweet if that is actually a double cardan. We'll match it up to the double cardan joint that I have at home. So, what we need to do, I think pretty much at the start of this weight here, we'll clean it all the way down. Get this nice and clean with the brake cleaner. And I'm probably going to wipe off some of this water if I can help it. But yeah, we'll take this all the way down, clean it really good, and then we'll wrap it in tape all the way down. And then when we get to here, we'll do a ring that'll probably, you know, start coming down this way, and then it'll wrap around. That way, as this turns, the end of the tape's not going against the rotation, it's going with the rotation. I think that sounds about right. is currently 213. Luckily I did not pack a whole bunch of stuff or unpack a bunch of stuff. So packing out will be pretty easy for me. Yeah, my intake boot, which is this Spectre like 2.5 inch to 3 inch adapter, is ever so slightly slipping up. I'm probably going to undo it and drop it down. The other option is I have my other intake plate, and we can take the Spectre adapter off, put my intake plate back on, my factory one, and then we can just run that 2-inch adapter. But I don't really feel like doing that, so I'm just going to adjust that boot, get her to drop down some more, and we'll be good. We're not going to be going through the big pass since it's closed, so I'm not too worried about pulling a lot of boost. God damn it, stop hooking onto me. Why? I did pretty good on that engine rebuild. We were running her a little hard through the mountains and we're still full. Before the engine rebuild, I would use probably 2 quarts of oil coming out to Idaho, just in one run. In fact, I wasn't checking it when I was going home. I stopped at New Plymouth to meet up with a viewer, and when I was getting fuel and checked the oil, I had almost nothing on the dipstick. So before the rebuild, she was definitely using oil. Right now, I've just been running Napa 1530, 1540. Yeah, I don't know, something like that. I am just going to go ahead and put a touch in there. Yeah, 4BT is doing all right. I would say my biggest complaint with it is that after basically after 4 or 5 hours of driving, it starts to feel a little down on power, like it's just not wanting to make boost very easily, and so because of that it's a little sluggish. Like, I was only really able to go 60 the other night getting here, and we were getting 16.8 miles to the gallon. So the engine's rebuilt. It runs really well. It starts good even in, when it's freaking freezing cold out. Literally. So I'm thinking when it gets fully heat soaked and starts kind of getting down on power, and I am noticing a little lower boost than usual. It's not as easy to make boost like when it's cold. So I'm wondering if it might be time to swap out this turbo for like an HX30 or something. And I kind of wish I had sometimes automatic locking hubs. Because boy, when you're in a pinch and you really need a slinger and 4-wheel drive, manual hubs suck. This has a limited slip in the front. So far I don't hear the drive shaft. It could even have a tiny little ball of weld in it that's making that noise. I'm not really hearing it. Usually you'd hear it right about now. That tape trick might have just done it. We'll get her up to 45 and see what we hear after that. But if the noise can just be cut down like by 50%, that'd be fantastic. Oh shit. Boink. Boink, boink. So much traffic right here. What's going on? Oh, it's like 222. I can tolerate that, I think. We're only doing 30, So, situation. We're packed up. We got all our stuff. And then, like I said, I didn't unpack a whole lot of stuff, so probably changed clothes like at least once. I got water. I got 2 bottles of water here. Worst case scenario, here's what's gonna happen. I'm pretty sure we're gonna have to cut through Central Oregon, which is gonna suck because I don't want to, because it's gonna add some more time to my commute. We're full of oil. We're gonna top off with diesel. We're gonna make sure we have a full tank. But worst case scenario, if something were to happen, I have a blanket in here. I've got 3 different jackets. I got one. This is actually a rain jacket. And I've got this jacket on right now, and this new one that I got. So I've got layers. I've got extra clothes in the bag back there. I've got another pair of sweatpants and pajama pants, so I can actually layer up quite a bit. So I'm good there. I don't really have any food. I should probably get some, but 2:45 right now. At 11:30 is when ODOT updated the pass and said it was closed. So I don't know if it's back open now, because when I was looking at pictures, it looked like there were vehicles traveling west. So yeah, let me look at it again here. It's not updated. I'm gonna just go 84 and see if people are going through. There's vehicles going west. So, and the pass is not bad. I've been through there when it's like really bad, like whiteout. In fact, I might have some video to put up here for you guys to see. So I think we'll get this fired up. We're ready to go. GoPro's charging for later. I got you guys. I got extra batteries in the bag. We're set. Also, my feet are freezing. Okay, I just filled up. I was correct. It was almost, well, I was thinking it was gonna use 10 gallons. We used 12. So we went 240 divided by 12. So we're getting 20 miles to the gallon, cruising around town and coming back from Pendleton. I was going up the mountain, so, okay. Yeah, the gorge really sucked into our fuel. All right, I got some snacks. Got some candy bars, some protein, fiber. I got electrolytes. I got caffeine. Got a little bit of everything. I'm gonna have the coffee rat meow. And oh, I guess it would help if I put my keys in. So I have something to snack on later when I stop at a rest area. Traction? Nope. Well, it's cold out, but it is actually comfortable in here. I'm gonna have me half a Milky Way. It's good to have candy bar stuff. I'm diabetic, so sometimes, I hope that truck's not stuck up there. This kind of curbs the blood sugar, unless it's already high. Then don't, yeah. But sometimes, like if I don't eat, my blood sugar like goes through the roof, which is not good. I hope we don't have a problem up here, because I don't know if you can see, that truck is just there. I don't know if he's stuck or. what's going on up there, but I'm gonna be leaving here soon. Anyways, I'm gonna have this snack. Did that guy just stopped, parked there, and then is gonna go take a dump? What a jackass. So I'm gonna have this, have some Gatorade, and I'm gonna do a couple things, camera stuff, and then we're gonna get going. Your battery's flashing. Okay, let's hit the road. Slippery. Okay, second wrap. We are in Heppner / Hermiston. Let's see. We were definitely using some fuel climbing the mountains. Yeah, we're getting 16 climbing the mountains. So she's a little bit of a drinker now that she's so big now. But I got 20 going to Pendleton. It was weird. But we got a full tank, fresh diesel. We're kind of weaning off the waste oil. This may even need a new fuel filter too. So probably when I get back home, I'll get a new fuel filter for it, and we'll swap that out. I kind of want to set up my GoPro here. What's up everyone, it's the next day. I made it home about 9:40, almost 10 o'clock last night. Truck did pretty good, it didn't break down at all. We didn't have anything stop us from getting home, so that was kind of nice. We didn't blow up the transmission, which now that's back here, that'll probably be the last road trip for that thing until we get our big monster ZF5 in there. This thing's huge compared to that M5OD I got in there. Yeah, so pretty happy I got that. I'm still looking for a shifter. You know, if anybody's got a shifter plus the interlock stuff, email me down below. I would like to get in contact with you and sling some money your way for that piece. I really just need, you know, the interlock and whatever else goes in there with the interlock, the tower. I even need the screws. Well, actually, I could get screws for it. And the shifter stick, I can buy shifter sticks new for it, along with the new shifter knob, so not worried about that. I just need that shift tower and its miscellaneous bits. Other than that, everything else, you know, we're good on. But back to the truck, I do have a problem with it. I think it's smoking really bad, and I've got a lot of soot in my exhaust, and I think it might have had something to do with burning that waste oil. I may need to, I'm pretty sure I need to change my fuel filter out, so we're gonna start there. There's a couple other things I want to check. I have a feeling my injection pump fuel pin dropped, like came apart. So we need to look into that, make sure that didn't happen, because right now it smokes really bad in an idle. But it runs really good, starts up good. No complaints there, it smokes bad in idle. So we're gonna have to look at that in another video. Meanwhile, I have a lot of content coming up for you guys. This is the rear output from that Bronco transfer case that's sitting back there. And this is the double cardan end. So there's like screws that go through here and they thread through the other side instead of using the U-bolt strap. So it goes in like this, and you can see how much longer this is. So look at that, they're the same. Exactly the same. And then you compare it to this one. It's not a double cardan joint, it is physically different. So what that means, we'll take the rear portion of this out, and then we'll put the guts, or basically just this shaft here. This will go this, and along with the speedo gear and everything. That'll go into that OPA transfer case, and then this can go back on the output. And then what we'll do is we'll take the double ender from this one and we'll put it on that one. The reason for that, I'll actually go ahead and spill the beans here. This transfer case here has a PTO on the side. I don't need that. So, because I've already got 2 PTO spots on there, so I don't need 3, it's just weird. So, yeah, this transfer case we're gonna use for parts. Basically, I bought it for that yoke there. So I think what we'll do is we'll end up modifying this one to be a double cardan front and rear. And then it'll end up going back with the ZF5. And then this one will just be spare parts. Actually, I'm gonna take this stuff out, and then we'll put it into this transfer case, and then yeah, we'll be able to I'll be able to correct some things that are driving me nuts with both of my trucks. Anyways, this video is long enough. I haven't done a long video like this in a while, and I'm sorry if I'm boring you, but gotta go. Anyways, we have videos galore coming up. In fact, I'm gonna clear this table off and start working. I'm gonna make a video, and we're gonna take a look at these 2 here. And we'll have a video on that. And we got an AOD teardown. Yeah. Excited? Okay, now you can click out of this video.